try another day. It's about 6:45 in the morning. I was up nice and early this morning, just before first light, in my attempt to try and beat the heat today. I slept pretty well last night, despite being on a bit of a slope. I only woke up once. Plan today, I've got a climb of about 500 meters. I think that's in about 20-25k. So I'm going to ride for a few hours, and then once it gets too hot, I think adapt my plan that I had in Turkey, where I just take a few hours out in the worst of the heat, relax for a little while, and then once it starts to cool down, ride off again this evening. Let's hit the road and see how it goes. Oh, what a beautiful time to ride. Alright, I've been going about an hour and a half now. What a difference it makes riding when it's cool in the morning. I've done about 20 kilometers. That's the road that I came in on. We're just at the start of the hills. It's still fairly cool, not too bad at all. And we are heading up and over that lot. See, I'm not the only crazy one. There are more! Alright, we're about halfway up. That's the section of road that I've done already. The angle's been pretty mellow, so it hasn't been too bad. Now just for the other half. Alright, just up there's the top. It's definitely got a lot hotter in the last half hour. It's been pretty sweaty work, but a couple of more minutes and we should be over the worst of it. Alright, the top. Down there's where we started. It's taken me about 45 minutes to climb the 500 meters up here. It's just coming up for 10:30, so I think I'll ride for another half hour, get a bit of descent in, and then take my break. Perfect. That'll do nicely for a lunch break. Let's get out the heat. Alright, that's enough of that. It's just gone 3 o'clock. The hottest part of the day is gone now. It's still pretty warm out there, but it's time to get back on the bike.
Say what? This is just what you want to see after lunch. Oh, this gonna be fun.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, everyone's broken down.
Alright, just about to ride through quite a big town slash city. It's chock full of guest house here, but unless I see a unique one, a quirky one, I think I'm going to keep riding and find somewhere to put the tent up.
Say hello.
Okay, so about half an hour ago, I just ran across a Danish cyclist going the other way, and he told me that pretty soon I'm going to start finding the hills again. There's one long hill, he said, that rises to about 800 meters. The angle's not too steep, but it does go on for a while, and I think I just found it. So it's getting late, about 5:30. I'm going to keep riding for a little while, just take it easy, and see if I can find somewhere to put the tent up. Okay, well, I've only been going about 20 minutes up the hill. It's just coming up to 6 o'clock now. I've been trying to look for somewhere to camp, but either side of the road it's been pretty steep. Finding a flat area has been hard, but I've just found this area. Looks pretty good. Come this way. There's the wife. Down this path here. It's quite good behind here, as these trees, they block me from the road, so no one can see me. But come this way.
It leads to quite a nice flat area. Perfect to put the tent up tonight. Like I said, blocked from the road, so that's good. And you can see the problem I've been having trying to find a campsite. And it slopes down pretty steeply, so it's almost impossible to put a tent down there. But I think for tonight, like I said, it's getting late. It's time for some dinner, and this will do nicely. Well, today was a much better day. The benefits of a full night's sleep and a big breakfast. I think I felt so much stronger than I did yesterday on the bike, that's for sure. I had the hill this morning, but like I said, I felt so much stronger today, and it really wasn't too much of a problem. I was up within 45 minutes, an hour tops, and then took that big break this afternoon, which worked really well. It was nice to be out of the heat, to be honest with you, for a few hours. Had a little nap, which was nice, and then this afternoon it was pretty much all downhill. I had that one long 5-kilometer stretch where I just kind of sat back, let the bike do the work, and floated down the hill, which was really quite nice. And now we're a few hundred meters up this next big climb. So in the morning, it's good and bad. It means obviously, as I'm going to be up early, it's not going to be too hot as I come out of the camp and straight up to the hill. But it does mean that there's a hill first thing in the morning, which is never much fun really. The legs haven't warmed up and it's always a bit harder. Like I said earlier, I've been told it's not that steep, although it does go on for about 10 or 15 kilometers by the looks of it. So it's going to last some time. So all in all, a much better day today. And I think for the rest of this evening, I'm going to read my book for an hour and then get some sleep, be ready to be up early to tackle this hill. At least tonight I'm not on a slope, it's a nice flat bed. So hopefully we should sleep pretty well. I'll see you in the morning.